When you hear a question like this, it immediately touches something deep inside you. Because stress and anxiety are not just words, they are feelings you carry every single day. The sleepless nights, the overthinking, the silent battles in your heart. They make you feel like you're drowning, even when everything looks fine on the outside. So when someone tells you that all of this can be eased by just one ayah, it creates a powerful sense of hope, but also curiosity. How can something so small have such a big impact? And that's exactly what pulls your heart in. Because deep down, you're not looking for complicated solutions. You're tired of long explanations, tired of trying everything and still feeling empty. What you really need is something simple, something real, something that speaks directly to your heart. That's why the idea of just one.
And now, listen carefully, not just with your ears, but with your heart. Allah says, لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها. Allah does not burden a soul beyond that it can bear. Pause for a moment. Just let those words sit in your heart. Again, slowly. لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها. Allah does not burden a soul beyond what it can bear. This isn't just a verse you read and move on. This is Allah speaking directly to you in this very moment about everything you're carrying right now. Every worry, every fear, every tear you've hidden. It's all included in this one promise. So take a breath and hear it again, as if it was meant only for you. Allah does not burden a soul beyond that it can bear. When Allah says, Allah does not burden, it changes the way you look at everything you're going through, because it means your situation is not random, not.
Now, take this ayah from something you just heard to something you actually live. Start by repeating it daily, not just once, but slowly, consistently, especially in the moments when your heart feels heavy. Let the words لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها settle inside you until they become a source of calm, not just a sentence you remember. Then turn to Allah in dua, but this time speak. Now bring this ayah into your real life, into the situations that are weighing on your heart right now. When you lose a job, it doesn't just feel like a financial loss. It feels like uncertainty, fear, and sometimes even failure. But what if this is not the end, but a test of your patience and your reliance on Allah? What if this moment is teaching you to trust Him in ways you never had to before? Because rizq was never in the job. It was always from Allah. When a relationship breaks, it hurts deeply. You question everything. What went wrong? What you could have done differently? Why it had to end. But sometimes what feels like heartbreak is actually protection. Allah sees what you don't see. He knows what could have harmed you, what could have drained you, what could have taken you further away from Him. So He removes it, even if it hurts, because He cares about your future more than your present comfort. And when success feels delayed, when you're trying, working, praying, but nothing seems to move, it's easy to feel forgotten. But what if the delay is not denial? What if Allah is preparing you for something bigger than what you asked for? Preparing your character, your patience, your faith, so that when it finally comes,